The Russian Air Force hopes to have the long-awaited PAK-DA in the future, a stealth bomber in the shape of a flying wing that Tupolev has been developing for several years. The program, however, is kept confidential, although from time to time members of the government give clues about the project. Meanwhile, the Russian Ministry of Defense has been dedicated to modernizing the old Tu-22M and Tu-160 bombers, conceived during the Cold War. The two Tupolev models have supersonic capability, but needed to be adapted to the new strategic reality, which gives them a role as vectors for long-distance hypersonic missiles. In December, the United Aircraft Corporation, UAC, the holding that controls the main aircraft manufacturers in the country, announced that it had released a modernized Tu-22M3 for the long-range aviation of the Russian aerospace forces. The same UAC also shared flight test footage of the first new Tu-160M completed. The aircraft is an improved version of the Blackjack, the largest strategic bomber ever built. The huge variable sweep wing plane had several upgraded systems and more efficient KN-32 engines in order to offer optimized performance. The new Tu-160M is expected to be delivered soon, as the UAC says the factory test program is now complete. In addition to it, another old Tu-160M passed the upgrade program and was delivered to the Flight Test Division at the Kazan factory. According to World Air Force's 2023, produced by Flight Global, the Russian Air Force would have 15 Tu-160 and 59 Tu-22M bombers in service. Russian official sources said that the bomber's long-range high-precision weapons, namely future cruise missiles and hypersonic missiles, are also being tested and will soon be deployed to the PAK-DA stealth bomber, which can carry out large-scale operations outside the opponent's air defense area. Part of the strike mission. The PAK-DA bomber, also known as the Product 80, is a key development project of the Russian Air Force. According to the official information, this fighter will use a large flying wing designed similar to the B-2, equipped with 4 super engines. The range will exceed 5,000 kilometers, and the payload will be 120 tons. The Russian PAK-DA bomber has a subsonic cruise, can carry high-precision cruise missiles, can carry the latest Russian hypersonic weapons, and is equipped with the most advanced communication and electronic equipment. It is more advanced in performance than the American B-2A. The bomber was developed by the Tupolev Design Bureau and is expected to be deployed around 2024-25. The PAK-DA fighter is currently a strategic bomber built by Russia with the most advanced technology. Because of the use of plasma stealth technology, it can absorb and scatter long and short waves well without changing the aerodynamic shape. The military said the bomber's stealth ability would reduce the probability of radar detection by 99%. However, we know that the development of the Russian aviation industry in recent years can be described as difficult, and it has fallen behind in the development of the 5th-generation stealth fighter. Although the inheritance of the Soviet Union's heritage is still somewhat powerful, the lack of scientific researchers, funding, and technology are all limiting factors. Until recently, the mass production of the first Su-57 fighter jet was completed, and it can only be ranked in the top 3 in the world after China and the United States. It is conceivable how difficult it will be to launch the PAK-DA stealth strategic bomber on time with this strength, but Russia obviously wants to maintain the world's top 2 in this field, at least a little earlier than the H-20 that China is still building. It's not too embarrassing to come out. On the basis of reference, the PAC-DA stealth bomber may eventually adopt a flying wing layout. For example, public information in the past shows that it will use a large number of technologies and materials to reduce visibility, stealth technology, and can carry all active or upcoming ammunition in the Russian arsenal, including cruise missiles, high-precision bombs, hypersonic weapons, etc. It is also equipped with the latest advanced avionics and electronic warfare equipment and tends to fly at subsonic speeds to obtain a large range and bomb load. According to information disclosed by Russia, this PAC-DA stealth bomber, which is the future long-range aviation complex, is currently being manufactured and is expected to complete its first flight in 2 or 3 years. Some military experts in the country said that the PAC-DA stealth bomber is used The flying wing layout will not only be equipped with equipment for intelligence collection and electronic warfare, but will also be equipped with missiles with a range of thousands of kilometers. The missiles can be maneuvered during flight and can better break through the interception system. In addition, this new bomber, the maximum range of the bomber, can reach 12,000 kilometers, and it also has the dual ability to perform strategic and tactical strike missions. It can break through any air defense system. It can be seen that if this bomber is in service, it will become the main force of Russia's space-based nuclear deterrent. The PAC-DA stealth bomber only emphasizes penetration capability and weapon-carrying performance and is slightly behind the B-21 in terms of design concept. However, in terms of airborne weapons and range, the PAC-DA stealth bomber is slightly better. If everything can be completed as planned, Russia will become the second country after the United States to have stealth strategic bombers, and the strategic deterrence capability will be further improved to be comparable to the B-2.